What is up, everyone? Dividend Grinder coming at you live Monday, October 22nd. Here we go. So, today's video, I'm talking about the path from going from the $13.8 thousand account I have right now to early retirement, which is ultimately the goal. I want to live off the dividend income. Maybe not completely. Maybe I'll get a part-time job. But since it's a part-time job and it's really easy, I would still consider that early retirement. First off, look at this. M1 Finance did some updating. So all you see now on the desktop, I'm looking at the desktop right now, invest, funding, borrow, and research at the top. Also, in case you didn't know, they made a little promotion that if you use the link, it used to be the referral link, I'm saying. If you use the referral link, it would be invest $100, you'll get 10 when using a referral link. Now it's 20. So if you use the referral link down in the description below for M1 Finance, till the end of November, they will give you $20 when you invest rather than 10. That's pretty cool. Hopefully I'll get a few. I probably won't. I feel like I've maximized all the referrals I can get. But hey, that's cool. Anyway, let's get into the subject today. So let's get $13,800 to early retirement. So before we get into that, let's understand a few things about this portfolio. So as you can see by the title, aggressive dividends. So I'm going strictly for dividend income, not too worried about capital appreciation at all. I'm just strictly focused on the income coming into the portfolio. And if we look at, I don't even know where to go on this anymore. Is it under holdings? Activity? No, because I know. Oh, wow, I can't even find it. This is already here. Anyway, I know, maybe it's under here now, under research. So if we click aggressive dividends, so it has a 6.48% dividend yield per year. So I take this and I just conservatively average down a little bit. So I say for the next, 30 years, I'm going to be getting a 6.2% dividend yield. Just flat out dividends. I'm not calculating any capital appreciation. I'm not putting any of that in the focus. Let's just look how long it would take. So we go to Excel here. And by the way, this is Excel online. So if you don't have Microsoft Excel, like I do not, obviously, if you have a student account, you can actually use this online Excel for free through Microsoft's website. I did not know that, but I found it somewhere on YouTube. I forget where. It wasn't on my channel or anything, but someone was using it, and I said, how did you do that? And he said, if you have a student account, you can do it. And I haven't been in college in, 6 years, but your account still works as long as it's a Microsoft Outlook account or an EDU account. You're able to log in and use Excel online, which is really cool. It's, to help students. So that's Microsoft's little gimme. So let's zoom in here if we can. Okay. So there's the 6.2%, correct? So 6.2% dividend yield that I'm receiving. So for those new to the channel, I invest at least $30 every single weekday. Every time the stock market's open, deposit $30 into the portfolio. So I just did a assumption that about 240 days are trading days. I could probably actually look that up if someone wants to give me the real number, but I just said about 20 days out of the month are going to be investable, and do 20 days in a month times 12 months in a year, you get to 240 days, and 240 days times $30 invested is $7,200 that I'm putting into the portfolio every year. If all things remain constant, if I'm able to do $30 a day. Lately, I've been doing more than 30 just because I've been earning some, excess on Mechanical Turk. Not much. It'll be like 35 instead of 30, stuff like that. But we're just going to go conservative, a 6.2% yield, along with $7,200 every single year in daily deposits. So we start out here, year one, where I am right now, $13,800. To do the calculation, we go to year two here. So I am taking year one, which is a $13,800. We times it by that 6.2% dividend yield, and then we add what we had in the previous year, and then we add the $7,200, which I'm putting into the portfolio every single year. So it takes the percentage dividend yield, it adds it back to the 13,800 that we originally started with. It also adds the 7,200 that I'm putting in. And that'll bring us to 21,855 for a total value of the portfolio. Again, not including capital appreciation at all. So year one, we start with 13.8. And if we scroll all the way down to 30 years, so with all things remaining constant, obviously I know that's not necessarily the case. Year 30, so 30 years from now, I'm currently 27. That would mean I'm 57. Technically, it would be early retirement, especially with, you know, how everyone's working into their 60s nowadays. $627,433. Could I live off of that? For me personally, in Bumblefuck, Pennsylvania, yes, I could easily live off that because if we do the math here, so we take $627,000. I cannot talk today. We'll just round it down nice and conservatively. And our dividend yield of 0.062. So for the year, I'll get 38 grand. And if we divide that number by 12, you get $3,230 a month coming to you in dividend income. Now, obviously, if you're not working, you're going to have to pay for your health insurance and whatnot. But I'm telling you right now, I could easily live off that amount if I wanted to. In fact, if we scroll up, I could probably get away. If I wanted to do a part-time job, I could probably get away with year 22 here. Let's just do the math. So 343,000. We times that by our 6.2% dividend yield, $21,000 a year. If we divide that by 12, let's fix that formula here. Divide that by 12 months. Every month you would receive $1,770. Be a little tough. You'd be a little frugal to live on that every single month. But if I got a part-time job, then I don't see there being any reason why I could not, you know, quote unquote retire. I would no longer work the 9 to 5. I'd work maybe like a 9 to 3, like every 2 or 3 days, or work like 2 days a week or something like that, or just work like 3-hour days. To me, that's early retirement. I'm not forced to be in an office from 9 to 5 minimum. It's you know, nowadays it's like 7:30 to 5 minimum. But that is ultimately the goal. $1,700 a month in dividends. Just straight up dividend income coming to your account. That's awesome. That's the goal. I want to retire early. And that number was from year 22. So add 22 years from where I am right now, and I'd be 49 years old. Nice early retirement. Something that I could easily do. Who knows? If I end up going the part-time job route, I could probably retire a lot earlier. And who knows how aggressive, if I'm going to get more aggressive with this portfolio, or if the dividend yield is going to go higher, or who knows, maybe the whole thing will go squat and my 6% yield turns into 3 and all the, you know, investments are going down. We just have to wait and see. But that is the ultimate goal, retire early. And you can see in 30 years of dividend income and reinvestment, if all things were created equal in 30 years, I'd have a $600,000 portfolio off of $13,000 right now. When you're doing dividend investing for the long term, that's exactly what it is. Long term, you can't expect everything overnight. So if we go back to home here we are, currently down $190 on the entire portfolio. Started in February 21st. It's okay. This portfolio started at $350. A lot of aggressive funding by me, and just the straight up compounding of the dividends has led me to $13,800. I'm hoping I can do more than $30 a day at one point in my life, but right now $30 a day is about right, and to a lot of people that's super aggressive. So here we are at the aggressive dividend portfolio. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to comment. Let me know what your goals are with your M1 Finance portfolio. Obviously, I'm taking mine very, very seriously and plan to live off it and retire early off of it. And like I mentioned before, now if you use my referral link in the description below, you will get $20 when you sign up. That is an awesome promotion by M1 Finance. That is just until the end of November, I believe it was. I hope you enjoyed the video. Always feel free to comment. I will respond to everyone and anyone. I will see you guys in the next video.